What's up, everybody? Matt Modi here with Daily Grind Fantasy, here to give you some player props to lock in for this weekend. We're talking NFL and college football player props using the Daily Grind Fantasy. I actually used the DFS middling tool for this play, or this entry, I should say, just to show you that there are multiple ways you can find profitable plays to put into these DFS entries. Normally, I like to use the optimizer. I decided to switch it up and use the middling tool because it's a really good tool to actually middle stuff, but there's also ways you can find positive expected value player props on the middling tool as well that we're going to chat through. For starters, using the daily grind tools in general, it's really, really good. It's really easy. You can just choose under tools which one you're looking for, and then from there, choose the platform you're looking for. In this video, I'm going to talk through Underdog Fantasy. From there, once you've decided which platform you're using, what you want to do is click this little drop down for plus EV plays, because what it does is if you select a certain option, it will only show you plus EV plays for that specific option. And when I say option, I mean number of legs in an entry. So when you're using the tool, if you click this drop down, what you want to highlight here is the odds at the end in the parentheses here. We see minus 136, minus 137, down to minus 122. What these odds are giving you are the implied odds per individual leg of however many legs per entry you are doing. For example, if you are playing a 2-pick entry without insurance, each individual leg, so one of the 2 picks, has the implied odds of minus 136. That's not that good. You know what is good? Minus 122, minus 120, minus 122. So you can use this drop down here literally to tell you what is the most mathematically optimal number of entries, number of legs in an entry for whatever platform you're using. For Underdog, it's 3 picks without insurance, or it's any semblance of a 5-pick option with 5 picks with insurance being the best. That is what we are going to be playing today. 5 picks, and I'm going to put the insurance on it. From there, once you've decided how many legs you're going to have, all you need to do is find plays that are likely to hit. It's as simple as that. And when I say likely to hit, I mean literally what are the chances of this play hitting? Now, what DGF does is look into a ton of factors and come up with their own proprietary method for pricing plays. They come up with their own odds, convert that to a win percentage, and it gives you the win percentage on whatever tool you're using. We see right here, 57.55, 55.87. And as long as you're playing the optimal legs, the optimal number of legs in an entry, anything that is green equals good. So pretty much every green play here means it's a positive expected value player prop on Underdog. So the implied odds I mentioned for 5 picks with insurance are about minus 120. That converts to a win percentage of right around 55%. So if you're using DGF, as long as the plays you're taking have a win percentage, 55% and above, they're going to be positive expected value. And obviously, you want to maximize the highest win percentage. So we can just go right through it. Our first play that we're going to go ahead and lock in here, add to our entry, Jaden Daniels over 2 passing touchdowns. We see the middle here is with Fliff that prices this at 2.5. So if he lands at exactly 2, you win your Fliff wager and you at least push your Underdog one. But because the win percentage is above 55%, in this case 57.55, it's a positive expected value play on Underdog. So this is our first leg. And as we can see, as we go down, goes from green to yellow to red, that kind of shows you the profitability, and anything that is basically green and above is good to go. The next one that we are locking in here is Jack Plummer, not to be confused with NFL legend Jake Plummer. We're taking him to go over 2 passing touchdowns. We see the win percentage here at 55.87%, above the 55% mark. This is another middle with Fliff that has this at 2.5. So similar to the other one, the Jaden Daniels one, if it lands at exactly 2, you at least push your Underdog play and you win your Fliff one. As I mentioned, it's also positive expected value just solo on Underdog, as is this next one, Stefon Diggs to go under 7 receptions. This has a win percentage of 55.87%. Another middle directly to Fliff, which has this at 6.5. So it lands at exactly 7. You win your Fliff wager. You push your underdog one. It's also a middle with number fire as well. That's our third play. Next up, Calvin Ridley. This is in the London game, actually, for the NFL Sunday, to go over 5 receptions, win percentage of 55.28. These are actually all middles with Fliff, which is kind of funny that that's how it worked out. Calvin Ridley over 5 receptions. Fliff has this at 5.5. Same logic, pushes if it lands at exactly 5. You win your Fliff one, but because of the win percentage being above 55%, it's positive expected value solo on Underdog. And then next up, our last play for this entry, 5th and final play, Mike Evans to go under 5 receptions, win percentage of 55.28%. As you can see, the next one is in the yellow, so that's right around the break-even number. You try to stay above that in the green if you can. 5 plays for you guys to lock in, a 5-leg entry on Underdog Fantasy. If you're riding with us, make sure to comment and let us know. Other than that, remember to like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. Appreciate everybody for watching, and have a good one.